A frustrating thing for victims of gang stalking is a lack of support and not knowing where to find it. ArtisticMinistry.net has a new program, Arm Yourself with Knowledge. We'll let you know what's available. Books, websites, even podcasts. Information equals power. We'll help you find some. And keep an eye out for our vlogcast for the pulling down of strongholds. We'll look at the problems in the Christian church entangling our loved ones and offer insight on how to pull them down. And drop us a line in the comments section of our ongoing series, Postcards for a TI. We'd love to hear from you. ArtisticMinistry.net, a source of inspiration and information for victims of gang stalking. Just because we're being targeted doesn't mean we can't grow.
Shalom everybody, this is Supported Green from ArtisticMinistry.net, and I hope you enjoyed that commercial. That is one of the reasons I'm doing this video is to get your opinion, to ask you to please leave a comment letting me know if you were okay with the commercial, if the audio was okay, how the graphics worked out. It's for the again, for the show Arm Yourself with Knowledge, and also the vlogcast. And you know, I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this. I know that there's been a lot happening the past like week and a half where I've been trying to do these videos to kind of document some of what I've been dealing with, and it's been really hard. A lot of different, you know, I don't know, video production is really hard, it's really frustrating, but just trying to talk about what it is that I'm dealing with, because I know that for a lot of times, a lot of us, we have that experience where there's almost like sometimes like this lull in the targeting, witch stalking, and then it will increase and then it will lull. And so for me, I really feel that the reason it had stopped or had decreased a little was because I had not been doing videos, and then when I started to do them, well, then it started to increase. And so for me, where I'm at with my life is I'm really trying to walk this path with the Most High, and so I haven't been really giving them a lot of attention. And so in fact, when I filmed that the cars where they were following me, and you know, as I stayed there right there on that corner, and how they just kept circling and, you know, pulling up in that same, you know, order and such, that I was able to film and document. I was actually out with my camera. I was taking pictures of just different graffiti that was in and around downtown Oakland. As many of you know, I am an artist. I'm not a graffiti artist, but I definitely have a lot of admiration for that particular expression. It's just really, I enjoy just, they work on a surface that I don't work on, they work with a medium that I don't work on. It just feels very, there's something very, very, very free about it, and I don't know, I really like it. And so that's what I was really out doing. And since I had the camera out and I just noticed it, I just filmed it, and then I did the commentary. But then I noticed that I found myself going into this place where it's like I wanted to document more of it, just to prove that this is really what's happening, because this is something that, it's such a phenomenon that unless you're dealing with it yourself, it's hard to believe that it's happening unless you're there with someone who maybe, let's say you're watching this video and you're not a victim of gang stalking targeting, and you don't even know what it is that I'm really talking about. This might not make any sense to you. And so because many of us have had that experience where we've tried to share with people and we've been met with disbelief, when we've been met with, you know, our thinking is being questioned, our sanity is being, you know, is now up for, you know, for suspicion, where we want to document this to prove, you know, this is really what's happening. There are people in certain colored cars that are following me. There are people that are wearing certain colored items of clothing, and they are saying things and doing things, and you know, and we want to, because everyone wants to be believed, everyone wants to be taken seriously. And I think maybe the day after or might have been that night or the night after, they were doing the noise campaign, and it woke me up. It was around 3 or 4 in the morning, and I looked out the window, and of course I saw some of them, you know, the cars were out there and the people were in the cars, and so I immediately grabbed my camcorder and started, you know, recording this, because I thought, oh, I gotta film this. This is the noise campaign, and I've got to put this on my YouTube channel and prove it. And the Holy Spirit just kind of like tapped me on the shoulder, gave me a reality check. It's like, what, you know, I don't even give this type of attention to my housework, and yet I'm going to give these people this kind of attention. These are people who are they're doing something that is very mean spirited. They're doing something that is on many levels. It's very unethical. It's I think there's a lot of the witch stalking. There's a lot of demonic influence. That they probably don't see it that way. They justify it probably that they're trying to support their community and rid their community of what just undesirables or however they tell themselves why they're doing it. But at the core of it, for someone to do just a hateful, cruel, just vile things that they do, and then get some type of satisfaction when they see how it destroys someone, how it emotionally can destroy them, financially destroy them, ruin someone's family, ruin someone's intimate relationship, and see someone going down spiraling down into addiction or alcoholism, or seeing someone literally fall into just the clutches, of mental insanity, and be okay with that and get some type of a satisfaction from that. There's another program running in the background, and that program is it's a demon. That's how I see it. And those people are going to be on a certain level. They're going to be held accountable for that. And so that's why it's easy for me to stand back and to let go of that and to not give them that attention. And I found myself starting to give them that attention. And the Holy Spirit just gave me a reality check to just focus my life on, my walk with the Most High, and keeping that communication, with the Most High and not with them. It's I know that some of you who are watching my channel, you know what I'm dealing with, because you're dealing with it too. And for those of you who don't know or who don't believe, okay, I don't know what to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be running around with the camera, trying to film these people. There's that person, that's the perpetrator, that's the same perp, it's the same one. I'm not going to be doing that. So you believe it or you don't believe it. My concern is my connection with the Most High, and doing this, having this section of my ministry, dedicated to the victims of targeting, where when they come to my ministry, to my website, to my channel on YouTube, where they can get some inspiration, where they can get some information, as a way to, because I get a reward and a blessing from it, and you get a reward and a blessing from it. That's where my focus is at. It's not on them. And so I found myself, doing that. Putting these perpetrators in the center of my life. And it's something that I used to do when I was first starting to deal with this, giving them my power, giving them my influence, arranging my day, arranging my travel to avoid this store, to avoid this bus stop, and just giving them that type of a focus out of fear, out of just a sense of just uncertainty. And I'm no longer in that place, and I don't have to do that. And I encourage you to move into a place where let the Most High be your refuge, so that you can have that type of distancing, emotional and spiritual distancing from them, and they don't get that type of power. That's what I encourage you to do. And so there you have it. That's please leave a comment, let me know. Are you still in that place where you are giving them that type of attention? If so, why? If you're not, what happened for you that you stopped doing it? How did you get your reality check? Also comment on this commercial. Let me know what you thought about that. Because I'm going to be doing book reviews and podcast reviews and website reviews, are there any podcasts that you want me to review? Are there any websites that you found that you would like to have reviewed, or any book titles that you're reading that you want talked about? Let's just keep going forward. Okay, and with that I say shalom.